Hey guys, welcome to Story Debrief. I'm Exotic Owl, and today I am gonna be reacting to the Warrior Nun Season 2 trailer that dropped yesterday. So as of recording this, it is June 7th, and well, yeah, the trailer dropped yesterday. I was super busy with school related things, so I hadn't had a chance to really see the trailer at all. So this is actually me going in super blind, and I am super excited for Warrior Nun Season 2. I've been waiting for news about this show for a long time, ever since I heard that it's got renewed. And man, I'm so excited. I don't know what to expect. And yeah, that's it. I mean, I guess I really want to jump on this right now. So yeah, let's go right in. Oh man, this is crazy. And then let's guys, no worries. I didn't play it. It played by itself. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Okay, can you guys tell I am okay? Right into the reaction. Let's go. Okay. Starts off where we left off.
I know. You want to know what happened. Tell you the truth, I'm still figuring it out myself. First, I was dead. Then, I was alive. Then, I got tricked. And then, the devil kicked my ass.
Okay, she's training. She's going on a run.
Still, there's 1,000 items left on my life to-do list.
Oh my god. Wait.
But you can't check them off if you're dead.
Oh my god, her hair is cut. What the hell? Camila? Why did someone call her name out like that? Falling Angel?
No one in history has ever defeated Adriel and lived.
Well then, looks like we're gonna have to make history.
Okay. She can run on water. Holy crap. Oh my god, there's so many action scenes. Oh my god, Lilith, yes! This freaking winter. Holy crap. Like, I am so excited. I am so excited. Hold on. I actually want to go back into this one scene that I saw with Ava and Beatrice, because guess what? If you don't know me, then this is something you're going to know about me throughout this whole channel. But I am a huge Ava and Beatrice fan. Like, I ship them so much, and like hold on, give me a sec. I need to find this. Okay, look. You see, that's Ava and Beatrice. They're both dancing, enjoying their life. They're like having the time of their lives in this club. Like, what the hell? Like, why is that happening? I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like that's kind of gay. But
still, like, there's 1,000 items left.
Like, if that's not a bisexual bob, I don't know what is. It's such a small scene, but look, they're both together. They're like, everyone else is around them, but they're focused on each other. And Beatrice without her nun outfit, like, my god. And then did you see, okay, my god, I'm so excited. All right, you know what? Let's wrap this up. That's all I can say about this. Yeah, let's go straight to the predictions. In preparation for this video, I wrote all my predictions, thoughts, and observations down by watching the trailer slowly and repeatedly. But I don't want to start with Ava. Instead, I want to begin with the new characters we see. The first new character we see is this guy who appears to be praying with Ava, but that's not the only time we see him. We also see him walking with Ava, Beatrice, Camila, and other warrior sisters. Someone is also walking beside him, which is a possible new character as well. I believe she is the one talking to Ava in this scene.
No one in history has ever defeated Adriel and lived.
So based on what she says, I think it's safe to assume that people have defeated Adriel. But the definition to defeating him could vary, since defeating him could mean burying him alive again with no powers. Let's go back to this setting though. I didn't refresh my memory of how one of the OCS bases looked like, more specifically the one Ava, Camila, and so on first lived in, but I don't think this is the same one. I don't know why, but I feel like this is the first place that Ariella, the first warrior nun, starts the OCS. But I could be completely wrong. But if I'm right, possibly these two new characters have some stronger connection to Ariella and know more about her past, so they help Ava figure out what to do. Well, on to the last new character. We see her in this scene too, and then we see her again shooting a pistol left and right. I honestly can't make out her face clearly, but I'm excited for a new addition to the already fantastic group. I just hope none of these new characters betray anyone. Next, I want to talk about these strange scenes that seem to be connected. First, these three people wearing gas masks. They appear to be outside a church and are either guarding it or about to attack. They all seem to be wearing a uniform. Then we get to this scene. I think it's the same church. There are two other people behind the ones on the podium who seem to be wearing the uniform I mentioned on the last clip. It looks like some sort of meeting is happening and a person is coming up to the podium to maybe argue with the ones on the podium, or the person volunteered or has some news. It could honestly be anything. The church also seems to be in construction, which is exactly what we see in this scene. A terrace roaring out loud and appearing in the church that's under construction. I am positive these three clips are in the same location. Now, time for Lilith and Jillian. Here it seems that Jillian is studying and or helping Lilith understand what is happening to her. It also looks like Jillian has gotten hurt on one arm and is hiding it with a long sleeve. Maybe doing a test caused her to get hurt, or she was attacked. We aren't given any other hints as to what happened with her, but based on their surroundings, it doesn't appear to be the lab, and instead a home lab, which seems to be confirmed on this scene. But let's go back to this scene, because Lilith is forming scales. She is either turning into something or is now a hybrid, or maybe it's like a werewolf slash vampire thing. She might be turning into Tarrasque, but I'm not quite sure about that. I mean, the Tarrasque is more vein-like. I don't know how else to phrase it. But with Lilith, she has scales. So maybe we might see another supernatural being, but I won't rule out the Tarrasque theory. Also, how did Lilith's hair go back to its natural hair color? Does it only turn gray when she uses her power for a long period of time? Will it affect how long she lives? I have so many questions. Now back to the portal. Here it seems they are trying to open it again, without Ava's help. Jillian is most likely trying to get her son back, while Lilith, being the only one to have been dragged there and back, is willing to go save him. Maybe Jillian made a promise. Maybe Jillian is to open the portal and save her son, then we'll use the portal to send Adriel to wherever that portal leads. The portal does even seem to work, but who knows for how long. Either way, I'm so excited to see Jillian's and Lilith's interactions. But that isn't the only time we see Lilith. We also see her using her power with ease as she knocks out whoever these men are. I'm sure they deserve it. Now it's time for Pope Duretti, Father Vincent, and Adriel. There's not much to talk about in this scene, but in this scene we see Pope Duretti giving a speech and what appears to be the warrior sisters in hoods. It looks like he decides to reveal that the OCS exists, aka the Order of the Cruciform Sword. I also think that these warrior sisters are probably the rejected sisters, since Duretti trusts them because they are loyal to him. The question is, why is Adriel in the same stage and no one seems to be running away from him? Has Duretti given his blessing? Is Duretti on Adriel's side? If that's true, then we will be seeing a fight against one side of the church and the other, but that's not the only thing we see. Father Vincent comes walking out and looks at Adriel. I think he is looking at Adriel with concern and could possibly be regretting his choice. Whatever is happening with Adriel doesn't seem very religious. It appears more occult-ish. Before I continue with Father Vincent though, I want to point out this scene. The all-holy Pope Duretti is torturing a guy, and I'll forever view Duretti as an evil person. I can't trust this guy. Anyways, back to Father Vincent. Father Vincent is shown viewing this street art. It looks like it's Ava with the halo glowing and the logo of the OCS. Then Adriel shown on the bottom, depicted as weak. The words falling angel and last hope written with it. Also, notice how Ava's face is covered and not Adriel's. It looks like no one knows who Ava is, except that she has a halo on her back. This art does remind me of a painting. The Fall of the Rebel Angel by Giordano? I am totally butchering his name. Anyways, I don't know if it's just me, but I do see some resemblance. I honestly have no idea how to interpret this street art since it says falling angel. Could it mean that Ava is the falling angel? Or is Ava the last hope, making Adriel the falling angel? Falling angel does mean an angel that has rebelled against God and is therefore the devil. And we all know Adriel is the devil. I am pretty sure this street art is supposed to be straightforward and I am just overthinking it. But let me know your thoughts. Write them down in the comment section below. Now on to Mother Superion and Camila. Here it appears Camila is in her combat uniform and looks worried. Probably the others are training, but one of them has her worried. As for Mother Superion, she is just observing and will most likely try to ease Camila's worries. Honestly, I didn't expect this duo, but I am living for it. Anyways, here it appears that some warrior sisters have been attacked and Mother Superion decides to bring Camila instead of anyone else. Whoever attacked though didn't hold back. With little to no damage in the surroundings, I think it might have been people who attacked and not demons. Before I talk about Camila, I want to appreciate Mother Superion for a sec. I mean, look at her. What a badass. This also confirms that the church is now split and they are fighting against each other. Here we see Camila in her nun outfit and praying. We also hear a very strange voice. Camila. It might be coming from the blurred person behind Camila, or Camila could be having visions. I just hope nothing truly bad happens to Camila. As for the blurred person in the back, it could be Father Vincent, but all I can say for certain is that it's a priest and he has a beard. Now it's time to talk about our protagonist, Ava. Ava is shown here floating in a pool, and it appears that is part of her training routine, or she finds it relaxing and does this when she needs to just stop and think. It's great that she learned how to swim now, but anyways, it quickly cuts to her running through a trail in a forest. I think her narration here is part of this scene because it all seems to be timed so perfectly, like when she says,
I got tricked.
And it flashes to Father Vincent and Ava angrily explodes a boulder into pieces of rocks. But I am only 65% positive about this, so don't hang on to my every word here. Anyways, we notice that Ava has gotten stronger, or rather better at using her powers, since technically those powers were already there. It was just up to her to unlock it. We don't see it until later in the teaser trailer, but we do see Ava running on water and powering the halo, so I'm guessing there might be even more that she can do that we have no idea yet. Then we see this warrior nun fighting someone that has trapped warrior sisters in a cage. I want to say that this is Ava, but I don't think Ava could have trained a short amount of time and have those moves. For all I know, it could be a past warrior nun or Beatrice fighting, and Ava is close by, maybe trying to free the warrior sisters. Whoever the guy is, he must be part of an organization sent out to destroy the OCS. The organization could be led by Pope Duretti or Adriel, or maybe even both. We also see Ava running with armed men behind her, shooting just as she phases through a metal door. This metal door is completely different to the doors surrounding her. Somehow it looks like it's some sort of luxurious apartment complex, or maybe a compound. All I know is that she is wearing the same outfit here and here and here, which looks to be a truck, and she is responding to this statement.
No one in history has ever defeated Adriel and lived.
Well then, looks like we're gonna have to make history.
Cliche line, yes. But do I like it? Yes. Yes, I do. Ava seems to think that she has figured out a way to defeat Adriel, and the thorned crown is super biblical. I mean, who in the Bible do they mention wore a thorned crown? That's right, Jesus. I am not sure how Adriel will be affected by this crown, but maybe it could make him defenseless. Either way, Ava seems to believe she has found the key to defeating Adriel, but then we get this. Ava could be battling Adriel here, and it almost seems like a last-ditch effort. I am very nervous about how this final battle with Adriel will end, or if it's even the final battle at all. I have almost forgotten to mention this scene, but here we have Ava walking down and looking at this guy passing out pamphlets. The pamphlets appear to have the face of Adriel. This could possibly mean that in the public's eye, they are with Adriel, and possibly others side with Ava. But I do believe Adriel has something big planned if he is gaining a following. It's time to talk about Beatrice. But I also want to mention that I will also be talking about Ava because it seems that both their stories connect with each other. But before I do, here is this scene. I believe this is Beatrice fighting people with her staff. I can't tell where this could be, but it could be part of the final battle, or a mission we know nothing of yet. Now, Ava and Beatrice. Here they are enjoying life and dancing in a club. It also seems like it's just the two of them. None of the others seem to be accompanying them. They aren't in their nun or training gear, and we can finally see Beatrice with her hair down. I can't help but think that they are at a gay bar. It's just a thought though. I am putting that thought out there. You can either disagree or agree. Anyways, Beatrice is possibly learning to be herself, and Ava, who has missed years of experience that she wanted, is helping her. As much as I want them to kiss in this season 2, I am a big fan of a good slow burn. Plus, as someone that has similar experience as Beatrice, I hope I can see her accept herself and not let her belief get in the way. Putting it lightly, bad experiences with religion does happen, and I feel like it should be talked about, or rather needs to be talked about. Then here we have Beatrice crying and accepting a hug from Ava. The only other time we see Beatrice cry is when she is trying to help Ava and tells her to push past her fears. I bring this up because possibly this is Ava trying to do the same thing. Ava is now helping Beatrice push back her fears, and we like possibly supportive girlfriends in this household. Beatrice even accepts the hug, no restraints or awkwardness. Now let's talk about the glowing necklace Beatrice is wearing. I believe it's made of part dividium, which is interesting. Why would Beatrice need to be carrying that around? Is she the only one wearing this star-shaped necklace with dividium in it? I wonder how she got it, and I'm hoping it is from Ava. But the blue glow does seem brighter, or it could just be brighter because it is reflecting off the gold. Only time will tell how important this necklace is. Now time for the one person I haven't mentioned, Shotgun Mary. We don't see her in this teaser trailer at all. I saw no indications of a shotgun being shot, or her face. Unless I am just terrible at recognizing faces until they are clearly right in front of me, we don't see her at all. She could be hurt, or they don't want us to know her fate just yet. But the suspense will be killing me until we get the new season coming this winter. Now, some closing thoughts. I can't wait for season 2, and I hope we get a full trailer soon. This season seems to have a whole lot of action and blood. Lots of possible character development and answers to questions we have been asking. We will also be getting some new characters that we will either like or hate. That's yet to be seen. Well, that's all I got for you. If you enjoyed this video or just agree with some of the things I said, leave a like. Even comment down below your own thoughts. I would like to hear them. Subscribe to get more content like this, and you can even go a step further by supporting me on Ko-Fi. You get BTS footage and first looks at the videos. I also offer exclusive content for my top members. There are also all sorts of links down in the description below. Well, that's it. You have been briefed. I have no idea if I'm keeping that outro. I mean, it's clever, I think, in my opinion. I'm rambling on. All right. Peace.